Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And as always, before I proceed, I also publish on Rumble and I'm on these socials here. So, some stuff here coming about. I'm not covering in this video the Annapurna showcase that went through because I didn't manage to still watch the showcase itself. But I saw a lot of news regarding that, some interesting news, at least the headlines, regarding that showcase of Annapurna. I will try to make today, maximum maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Maybe because today is Friday. Maybe I will try to do for tomorrow the video because usually there is very low news, very few news. Sorry, on Saturday and Sunday. So I might get more like a in deep dive for Annapurna showcase, some interesting things that I saw in the headlines, and of course some also some gaming deals and the rest of the things here. So we got some interesting stuff here regarding the next gen memory for GPUs, the GDDR7 graphics memory. Supposedly Micron will introduce that in the first half of 2024. So supposedly it's already been mentioned, supposedly the next generation of GPUs, supposedly the 8000 series from AMD and the 5000 series from NVIDIA, and to a certain extent maybe the Mantle Major on Intel, they will have already this GDDR7 memory modules here. Even though the Micron ones didn't mention any kind of specifications of the memory itself, usually like the speeds. We have some Samsung that's already announced their plans. They supposedly will introduce a 36 gigabytes per second GDDR7 memory in the future, but they don't have like a date for introducing that those GDDR7 modules on the products. But given in account we have kind of like a reference number like the 36 gigabytes per second, and the fact that GDDR6 memory is currently around the 20 gigabytes per second in the 7000 series from AMD, but the 6th version it's going to be up like it's not much, 22.4, especially on the 4080. We can see in terms of the potential graphics card with a 384-bit memory bus should offer like 1.7 terabytes per second, whatever it is. I don't know where the numbers from the current GPUs, what it is, this kind of numbers in my memory, but supposedly given around that we have like this reference number should be in terms of memory performance on like how the memory, how the information goes to the memory banks and how it can be translated. You got more 70% more performance on the memory side than the 4090, which is the 4090 is GDDR6X series of memory. So it's in terms of memory performance, this is not overall performance of the GPU itself. It will give 70% more performance in terms of memory. So we supposedly can consider that the bit memory bus is way wider. For example, the 4060 and this kind of cards is 128 bus. The 7900 series, I'm not sure, I think it's 284 or 320 something. I don't know these numbers off the top of my head, but it should be around that, because I don't think there is like a correlation. The fact that he has like a different GDDR that supposedly has automatically more memory bus, but still this is, I think this is the maximum memory bus that we can be offered in the current GPUs. So I don't know if you so theoretically, if you increase the memory bus width, which is the communication channel between the memories and the chip itself, I think we can get at least more than 70%, which it's good news. So let's hope that at least, and of course we will not see like top of the line performance on the first generation supposedly, but we shall get an improvement regarding the GDDR6X memory chips. But yeah, basically this is my take here. Maybe we will see in the next generation GPU, or even if any of AMD's or even NVIDIA, because they have some, especially NVIDIA, some gaps in performance between the SKUs they are being launching. Maybe we will get, like, for example, next year a refresh on the 4000s, mainly because of their roadmap. Maybe they will try to introduce to make like a marketing appeal, maybe to GDDR7, new refresh on those GPUs there, mainly because they know they are in trouble, especially with the VRAM issues, the quantity, and of course this will within this kind of integration will give at least a little bit more memory speeds here. I don't know how they're going to go about it, and AMD should, if not improve, I don't think that the fact that if AMD even goes with the refresh on this series, because of the performance uplift from previous generation, I don't know if it's compensated to put like the last gen GDDR7 memory on the 7000 series, unless they make like a breakthrough in terms of performance uplift on the chiplets itself, to get the advantage of like more speedy memory. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I will of course pay attention on this, and of course everything that I'll be talking about here, I will leave links in the description. Also, we got this kind of news that supposedly, because of the thing with the Bethesda, the Starfield game, and the AMD kind of collaboration on the launch of the game, supposedly how things work to a certain point we have like a Twitter response from the Nix's developer here. Seems that it's relatively trivial to go around and implement either DLSS-FSR-2 and the Intel one, the upscaling technologies, so that's why people are a little bit especially because the fact is it's so easy that the modder Pure Dark already said that at launch you will like inject DLSS or inject DLSS on Starfield. That's why it's even so easy that like a mod can be done on like in same day launch, from I understood from that quote. So it's strange that in a AAA game they don't. I know it's kind of marketing stuff, but the fact that some games that have the FSR2 still don't implemented DLSS, even though there is some DLSS titles that don't have FSR, and but yeah, the issue is like recent games, and even taking into account that the adoption rate is supposedly higher in these new games, because the technology already is in the first iteration from DLSS, and supposedly the third iteration of FSR should come out. We don't know very well when, but yeah, even though Starfield supposedly is going to support FSR2, so supposedly it's not going to come out in September when the Starfield game will come. I think September or October, something like that. But yeah, it's one more take to pile up on why especially AAA studios don't implement this at launch, given that there is other upscaling technologies. But yeah, but there is still no kind of clarification of AMD regarding this subject, at least none that I saw. So we will wait to see how it goes and see why some developers or publishers don't make a mandate to implement these things. And regarding implementations, we got an announcement from Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos plugins were launched today, or properly launched yesterday, for Unreal Engine. So it's basically just click a check mark basically, and then can be integrated, which is good for audio, especially regarding gaming. Dolby is very, very good, especially this thing with the Dolby Atmos. We have like those 7.1s, and then we have this like there is several versions here, but it's good to see that it's available as a plugin. So basically, it's just a check mark. You just download supposedly the the plugin through the marketplace, and that's it. Basically, it seems pretty good. That at least this can now be integrated in Unreal Engine. We got some kind of news from Silent Hill 2 Remake. Supposedly they are aiming for early 2024, and this is according to the voice actor. I think they kind of just spill out the beans here on an interview. That's why we didn't see too much of like marketing stuff. Makes a little bit sense here. We only saw the teaser because of the Resident Evil 2, Silent Hill 2. It's going to be made by Baldur team. Some shakiness around this because they sometimes are a little bit hit and miss. But it was part of which showcase? I don't remember which showcase this was belonging to. They made it basically Silent Hill to. It's Konami. I think it's Konami. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. Now I got confused. But there was a showcase where I only saw basically the trailer. So regarding this remake, there is not been a lot of information still, and that makes sense that because they are aiming for next year, like early next year. It makes a little bit sense that the fact that we didn't see a lot of marketing material for this game, and other stuff here. We got. This an Ankou, little tricky to pronounce this one. It's a mythological, sorry about that, mythological roguelike where you reap souls. It seems pretty interesting. It's drawing inspirations from pagan mythology. It's isometric view. Seems very kind of to a certain point similar on like 80s game style kind of game. It's roguelike. You are Ankou, so a being that I don't know, tries to bring the souls to whatever it is. But yeah, I saw the trailer. Seems pretty interesting, and of course, seems a little bit like Vampire Survivors here in this kind of thing. A lot of terrors here and monsters. It has also some management stuff and crafting stuff here, so it's a little bit don't starve kind of deal here, also mechanic. Seems pretty interesting how they're going about it. And of course there is like some objectives also, and for sure there is like permanent upgrades here and there for your characters for you to help out on the runs itself. I'll leave also the Steam page here because I'm not mistaken, there is a demo. Yeah, there is a demo here for you to try out if you're kind of interested in this kind of roguelike games. And I will leave the Steam page here on the description here. Also, we got some news from Baldur's Gate 3. It's coming out 4 weeks in advance, at least for PC at the moment. And I've got this article for Extra Life regarding a lot of details from dialogue lines and how many classes, like spells and everything. If you want more in-depth kind of a thing here, I will point you out to this Extra Life because they are very dedicated in this kind of gaming coverage, so they know all the stuff here. And I never played the Baldur's Gate. I don't know why, but I never managed to get around to play one of these. This one seems pretty interesting here. So basically they are coming out of early access, and the version 1.0, I think, it's going to bring a lot of stuff, and they will continue to update with more content throughout after the launch of the game, from what I understood. So it's good to see that this game is coming out relatively soon. Also, we got, I don't know if this was part of Annapurna, I don't think so, but there was like an Armored Core 6, because it's coming in August, so we are getting very near, so 1 month and something, and a change. A gameplay footage trailer. This trailer is basically kind of the same footage that we saw that a lot of YouTubers covered, was kind of inside thing, but it's basically just a trailer to like the footage by itself. Nothing new that I can see. I saw the trailer, but I didn't see basically anything new, so it's no commentary, it's just the trailer itself. Maybe it's for the people they are not following very closely to the Armored Core 6. Maybe it's more for a mainstream kind of normal Joe that sees a Mac game and maybe gets curious. I think it's more to try to reach this kind of persons. But yeah, if you never saw the footage, just watch one of those clips here from the Bandai Namco or from software. If you never saw it, it's pretty good and very fast paced. Mac game as Armored Core seems to always have been. And with today, sorry, I'm going to change up for gaming deals. We have like summer sale. There is a lot of gamings and I'm not going to cover all of them at this video. I will cover them throughout the summer sale. It's until the 13th of July, so we got some days here to cover a lot of the games that I want to play, and some of them they're already by a chance have on my library, but they are on a discount. I would like to cover them here, and we're going to start off with Elden Ring. It's 30% off on normal version on the deluxe or in the deluxe version. With the deluxe version, you'll get the Earth 3 expansion here. I'm not sure when it comes out, the expansion, but it's coming this year, September or something like that. I'm sorry, I don't remember very well the proper date here. But yeah, Elden Ring is on sale. It's a must-play for any kind of Souls-like games that you played. So it's a must-have. Also, we have Hogwarts Legacy. Oh my god, Hogwarts Legacy, it's on 20% off, not much, but the game is from this year, so it is what it is. We got the Digital Deluxe Edition, 55 bucks for the price of the full game. Basically, the Digital Deluxe Edition, it can be bought for that price here. And if you already have the base edition, you can have 20% discount on the upgrade for that, I think, from what I got here, if you want. Very positive game. It's one of the games I would like to try when I can. I kind of like the movies, never read the books. I think the universe is very well built, and I'm interested and curious to see how they are going about this game here in terms of story wise and the combats and everything. It seems pretty good from all the reviews that I saw, so it's one of those. Also, we got Red Dead Redemption 2 again. It's on sale now. 70% off on the Ultimate Edition. It's one of those, if you like open worlds and Western kind of vibes here, it's a must-have. So 27 bucks, give or take. Again, one of those you must have and must play in your life. Also, we got Dead Space, the remake from this year. Now it's in promos, 30% off. So the deluxe version, I'm not sure where it comes with the deluxe version. Let's check here. Yeah, you got some skins here. I don't know if it has supposedly has some more stuff here, but you have some suits here for the deluxe version, 30% off, 48 bucks. I think it's pretty good. I really like very much the original one, and from everything that I saw, this is improvement on the original and expands a little bit also on the 2008 game here. I think in terms of performance wise, it's pretty good now from what I understood. I didn't see like a lot of any complaints per se regarding this the remake in terms of performance, so I think it's a good. If you didn't play the original one, you can skip that one and play this one for sure. Also, we got still continuing the Resident Evil franchise is on sale, except for the Resident Evil 4 remake. I will leave the links of all the Resident Evils that I have wish listed here. It includes like this one, the Resident Evil 2, the remakes they are being going through. Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 0, I've got the original one kind of remastered, and the Resident Evil 7 also 60% off. I will leave the link in the description, the links of the Steam page games here for you to check out. Also, we got Dark Souls trilogy. It's on deal, so 50% off on the remastered one. 50% also on the Dark Souls 2. This is the Scholars of the First Sin. This is the better version, because there is one that it's not the Scholars of the First Sin. I think it's because of the 64-bit system and everything. This is optimized now for everything. It's like $20 for every yeah, buy upgrade. Yeah, this is the full game here. Yeah, I think so. I think this is it, if not mistaken. I have it on my wish list. I will leave the link here. And finally, Dark Souls 3 Deluxe Edition. I already have this in my library. I don't know how many hours, not hundreds of hours on this game here, with the season pass and everything. Very excellent, the 2 expansions that I made, and of course 50% off, $32. I think it's one of those. You have to play them at least, or try them, to have a sense of what these games are all about. And basically that's it, guys. For tomorrow, if not today, I will do the Annapurna one coverage and bring you more deals on the summer sales. There is huge amounts of games on sale that I have on my 200 wish list here, so a lot of them to cover. So I'm going to wrap up with my GoGetFundMe. This is for me to upgrade my PC to get better, more content for my private clients and start doing some video stuff for them also. And of course in my free spare time, doing the daily videos with the new stuff, bringing you the news with better quality, trying to resume my gameplay series, doing some scripted content with some deep dives that I like to go about, and probably some live streams in the near future. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, Kunamy Master out.